Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. My name is Juliana. I'm a student at East Carolina University. If you are new, welcome. And then if you're returning, thank you guys so much for being a subscriber and continuing to watch me. I'm so excited. I just reached like 30 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely astonishing. And what's even more astonishing is that my last video, which was a move into the sorority house video, just reached 400 views on YouTube, which is amazing. I never thought I would be able to reach that wide variety of people before. It's insane. I'm super pumped about that. Hi Dr. Rivera, if you are watching, this is your shout out. For those who don't know, one of my professors is Dr. Rivera, and he told me yesterday during the first day of school that he watched my YouTube channel. So Dr. Rivera, this is your shout out. Like the title of the video that's down below says, this video is going to be about recruitment tips and tricks. This is my fourth recruitment. My first recruitment is when I went through as a PNM. The last two recruitments I went through as a sorority member, and I recruited new girls into the sorority, and this year I am a Pi Chi. For those who do not know, a Pi Chi or a Rho Chi, they're called different things, are Panhellenic counselors that disaffiliate from their chapter, meaning that they're no longer that chapter during the duration of recruitment, and they help the incoming members or incoming people who would like to join a sorority figure out where their home is. The reason that we give up our letters during this time is that way we may provide an unbiased opinion and help them sort of figure out where their home is, whether or not that's where your home is. And I'm super excited for it. It's just a different side of recruitment, and it's been super fun so far. I have two Pi Chi buddies that are in my group. I'm group 5, so if you're watching, please wait to watch this until after bidet so you do not know which sorority I am in. But hi, I'm group 5. And my nose is like stuffing up, and I'm so sorry that you guys have to hear that. There's something going around on my phone or like my notes and stuff. That's, if I'm on it, that is why. So let's dive right in. So my first, sorry about that, my video cut out, and I hope it doesn't cut out again. It was really weird. It went black and it was just odd. I haven't had that before, I don't think. I keep looking down at my phone because, again, my notes are on it, so I'm not trying to ignore y'all or like think that I'm like out everywhere. It's just where my notes are, because this is my first real like sitting down and talking video. I want to make sure I hit all my points that I have. So without further ado, let's just start right in. We're gonna start with outfits. Yay, everyone's favorite topic. So the first outfit that you need to not really even worry about is just your orientation outfit. That's just Nike shorts and a t-shirt. Orientation is just what it sounds like. You're just getting introduced to everything. On that day, you're going to be given your meet and greet shirt. So you wear that shirt on your meet and greet rounds, and you pair it with either a skirt or some shorts or pants. I wore the first day, I believe, a jeans skirt. Our meet and greet is split up into 2 days, so you wear the same shirt and you just picked out 2 different bottoms. And actually, that's a lie. I wore green shorts and then I wore blue shorts because it matched the back of our t-shirt. And that's what I wore with like some comfy shoes, and just did my hair and my makeup. It wasn't anything too fancy. A philanthropy day though, you like start to get a little bit more fancy as the days go on. This is like a sundress sort of outfit. You could even do a romper. That would be really cute with some comfy shoes. You're going to be touring, not the chapter houses, but you are going to be walking between all the chapters, in at least at East Carolina, our convention center. I don't know how other schools do it, but you are going to be walking around, so you need to keep in mind that you need to have like comfy shoes. Like if you want to wear heels, that's awesome. Wear platform shoes or wear wedges, something that's more comfortable to walk in. House tour day is a lot more walking, at least here at East Carolina. You go and you tour the houses that have invited you back and that you've eliminated. So you go and tour those, and that can be up to 5 houses here, and that's just a lot of walking too. So I remember I wore heels. It was a lot. I thought I looked really cute though, so to me the balance paid off, but my shoes were more comfortable than a lot of other girl shoes are. I remember my girls in my Pi Chi group when I went through recruitment complaining about it a lot. So just keep that in mind. And then just be cute, but be classy. Don't be a hoochie mama and wear like these super tight things. Like, don't have your butt showing or your boobs out, anything like that. That's just not necessary. It's supposed to be like a nice summery dress or romper, something a little bit more classy. And then prep is when you can be a little bit more like dressed up. So I remember I just wore like a really nice black dress that's off the shoulder with a really nice necklace and some shoes. That's like the more intimate side of the sororities that you'll see. You can be invited up to 2 here, so that's when you really get to see like some of their ritual, and like you go a little bit deeper into the sorority, like the meaning behind why members of the chapter stayed. So you dress up a little nicer, the chapters will dress up a little nicer. And then the last day you really have to think about is bid day. Honestly, just wear like jean shorts or black Nike shorts. You won't know what the theme of the bid day is, so you can't really plan for anything. So that's what I wore. I just wore dark jean shorts and I wore my Converse shoes, and then when you run to your house they'll give you a shirt and you just put that on, and then the chapters will have like accessories for you to like do. Like, so I had like glitter everywhere and paint everywhere. It was great. Sorry. And sorry about my nose too. This is stuffy. I'm tired apparently. Oh, this is like coming down. That's great. Outfits, they can be very intimidating because sometimes what people look for is very superficial, and like outfits are a part of being superficial. But honestly, just wear what you would normally wear. Like, don't try to buy outfits that you wouldn't feel comfortable in if you went out with your friends. Wear something that you would wear again, because that shows the chapter who you are. So now we're going to talk about having someone to confide in and the emotional like turmoil almost that recruitment is. I would recommend talking to someone that you're close with who's not going through recruitment. Someone who is totally unbiased to the all situation. Someone where you can just vent to, because recruitment can be a very emotional time. For those who don't know how our sorority recruitment works, is you will rank the chapters that you want to go back to at the end of every day, and then the chapters sort of do the same thing, and then the next day they like match up the lists, and then you'll be invited back to certain houses. And sometimes you might not be invited back to the house that you really like, and it can be really stressful and really heartbreaking, and you can take that very personally, and it's a very grueling process, honestly. And to do it all in 5 days or 6 days, however long the recruitment process is at your school, it can be a lot. It's very emotional, and so having someone to talk to and someone to confide in is very important. You don't want someone who's going through recruitment with you, because they might not feel the same way as you, or they might not have been dropped from that house. They just won't understand, and you don't want to make them feel bad, and you don't want to make other people feel bad about the houses that you have on your list or the houses that they have on their list. So find someone who's not going through recruitment, or talk to your Pi Chi or Rho Chi, whatever your school calls them. That's what we're there for. We're there to provide support for people going through recruitment. We know that it's a very tough process. We've done this for years. Not really years. Like, we went through recruitment, and then you've gone through recruitment on the other side for at least a year. I've been through recruitment twice on the sorority side. We sort of know what's involved. We know the emotions. I got dropped from my house. I was bid promised. I was dirty rushed like crazy, and I got dropped from the house, and it was devastating. I was a legacy there. It was a devastating loss. I've been there. Everyone's had their own recruitment stories. All the Pi Chis have. So you will always have someone to relate to. And if you don't want to talk to them, find someone. I found my mom. I talked to my mom like every night after recruitment for an hour. That's the type of relationship we have. Like, I was opening up to her because I was so upset that I wasn't going to be in her sorority. And she's like, honestly, I don't care if you're in my sorority. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be in a place where you can call home. So you need that person to be your cheerleader and your emotional support. It's very important, because recruitment, like I've said, is just a very emotionally draining process. Which will bring me into trust the process. You have to trust the process. like I said, I was dropped from my top house, and that was a really sad day, but I stuck with it, and I went to Kappa Delta, which I've never looked back since. I've been on council 2 times in a row. I'm a Pi Chi. I'm very involved in what I do. I'm more sure of myself now than I was when I rushed as when I went through recruitment as a freshman. I'm a very different person now because of Kappa Delta. They made me to the woman I am today, and it's amazing. I don't look back at all, and you really just need to keep your mind open and really just trust in the process that you're going to end up where you are meant to be, whether or not you know it at the time or not. Some people have said to me in the past, the girls that are recruiting you sort of know where you need to be more than you do, which I sort of agree with and I sort of don't agree with. Sorry, just making sure I'm following along with my notes. And then my Pi Chi group message is also going off too, so I'm making sure it's nothing super important. But so yes, so they talked about that the sorority women know where you are or where you need to go better than you do, and I can agree to that. They know the types of girls that are in their sorority. When they're talking to you, they're thinking about who would you really fit in with in this sorority. If they can't really think of more than 2 people, then maybe there's another sorority out there where you can fit in with 10 or 12 people. It's just, you do have to trust the process. And yes, sometimes going through recruitment you put on a fake face, which is why not all sorority women will know what's best for you. So just keep that in mind. Trust the process. I know it's a horrible thing, and it's just like, it can just be like, trust the process, I promise that's all you can do. That doesn't make much sense, but it works. It worked for me. It's worked for a lot of my friends. And if honestly you don't like it and you trust the process and you go to bid day, give that chapter a try. Don't drop out pref night. You have to give that chapter a try. You ended up there for a reason, so stick with it for a little bit. You don't have to be initiated. You can go through the new member process, and if it's really not for you, then talk to the new member educator. Talk to them, and then you can drop if that's really what you want. Don't drop out during recruitment just because you didn't end up where you thought you wanted, because I didn't end up where I thought I wanted, but now it's where I really want to be. I hope that makes sense. Ooh, in my head it made sense. So just trust the process, find someone to confide in. Those are really important. The next step, questions. Be prepared to answer questions about yourself. They're gonna ask you a lot, like what are your favorite hobbies, where you're from, why you are going through recruitment, why do you want to join a sorority. Just know your answers. Don't fake your answers. Don't be like, oh, everyone I know is in a sorority and they absolutely love it. For me, it's just my mom that I knew that went into a sorority who would openly talk to me about it. The people that graduated, they would talk about it a little bit, they wouldn't really talk about it. I went because my mom really loved it. My dad went through Greek life and he really loved it. And that's why I went. Some parents push their kids to go through recruitment and push their kids to be in a sorority. Don't lie about that. You can say, hey, like, I didn't really want to go through recruitment, or I don't want to go through recruitment, but I'm keeping an open mind because it might be something I'm interested in. I don't know. That's just something that I would say. You also might be asked, to read my questions. Let's see. You're just gonna be asked like different things, like did you take any leadership position roles in high school? And to be honest, like if you didn't, just be like, no, I didn't really have time to because I was trying to keep my grades up, but I'm open to it now. Add those spins. Don't say no. You have to expand on why you didn't do things, why you do things, and stuff like that. Also be prepared to ask your recruiter questions. You are wanting to learn as much about their sorority as they're wanting to learn just as much about you. So ask them questions like, how did they know that sorority was the one for them? How did they feel? What did they go into recruitment looking for? Just all those questions, because you want to get advice almost from them. You want to see how they fell in love with their chapter, to see if you could fall in love with their chapter that same way or some way similar. But that's really it. It's just really just keeping an open mind and just going through recruitment and just trusting the process. It, like I've said, it's just a really long experience. It's some really late nights, really early mornings. Sorry. There was this crazy dude. Well, he's probably not crazy. Let me repeat. There was this man outside with a megaphone going off all morning about something about freeze, put your hands up, or freeze, put your guns down, something like that. So that was really loud this morning, and it was sort of early this morning. So now I'm tired and my eyes are a little watery. But back on topic, recruitment is hard. Anyone who says that it's super easy does not know what they're talking about. It's a long process, but it's really worth it. I love where I am. If I didn't, I wouldn't have gone to the Kappa Delta convention. I wouldn't have been serving 2 years on council. I wouldn't be up and living in this house. I wouldn't want to pursue a career in the future that relates to Kappa Delta. Like, I love this sorority. I bleed emerald green and pearl white, which are our colors. I've never been more passionate about this sorority. It's given me something to strive to be. I want to be honorable, beautiful, and highest. It's given me a career path. I no longer want to pursue a career in what I'm getting my degree in, but I want to be a nonprofit event planner. It's given me that opportunity to explore other sides of myself that I never knew. And if I would have dropped out because I didn't think that this is where I'd want to be during recruitment, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing those things. I wouldn't have been pushed to be where I am today. I had to stick through recruitment. I think that's one of the most important decisions that I made, was to stick through and to not drop. And that's the main advice that I can give to any of you guys, is just to stick through. Be yourself. Don't put on a face. If you put on a face during recruitment, then you're gonna have to put that face on until you graduate or until you drop out of the sorority, because they all are you're putting on a face every day for 4 years. Don't do that to yourself. Be in a place where you don't have to put that face on. Trust the process. I cannot stress that enough. Just trust the process. And if it doesn't work out, then you can drop and then you can try again. There's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of girls who go through recruitment as sophomores and as juniors. Just be open. But yeah, that's all I have for today. My roommate might come in. Haha, she did come in. Say hi.
Hi.
That's my roommate. Hello. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe and like this video and comment more content you would like to see. I did see some of the content saying that you would like to see a week in my life, and I'm trying to do that. I'm hoping to do one, like a recruitment week in my life, where I'm being a pie guy, and then I'll do a bid day video. So just be on the lookout for that. Bye.